Good morning, folks. How was your weekend? Mine was lots of fun. Different but fun. So, what are we going to talk about today? And I overslept today. Whoa, I never do that. I don't set an alarm. I have no specific time I have to be up, which is absolutely wonderful. Did that for years, and so when I say I overslept, I didn't technically, I'm not late for anything. I just slept later than I normally do. So it felt pretty good. But I woke up and I went, oh my goodness, I overslept. But see, years ago, when I had specific time I had to be at a specific place, I would wake up and it would be more like, oh my gosh, I overslept, I'm late for work. So, but that's not what we're talking about today. I just, I get sidetracked a bit. So today we are going to, I have an assignment for you, a little assignment for you to do. And it's going to take a little bit of thought, so give it a little bit of time. If there was one thing in your life, I mean, pretty much everybody could find one thing, but if you can't, that's great. You have the perfect life. But if there was one thing, just one thing in your life that you could change, what would it be? And write it down. Just write it on a piece of paper. It can be something little, it can be something big, it can be something in between, it can be anything. It's yours, it's your life. So, I mean, you might want to change several things, but I don't want you to write down several things. I want you to write down one thing. Then, look at that and really give it some thought. Don't just jump into it, but give it some thought. And next, write down what would have to happen for that to change, for that to actually happen. Not what just in life, what would have to happen for that to happen. Okay? And then, and really give it some thought. And make a list. That can be several things. Several different things that would have to take place in life in order for that one change to be made. Following me here? Okay. Then, third step. I know, Monday morning and I'm giving you homework with 3 steps. Unbelievable. Third step. Look at that list of changes that would have to take place, of things that would have to happen for that change to take place. And then pick one. Just one out of that list that you can start on today. Today. Just one. What is the one thing that you would be capable of doing that would get you to that goal? Because that's all you just did, is you wrote down a goal. And you wrote down the steps to get to that goal. And then some of those steps you might not physically be able to do, but pick one that you can actually do. And then go out there and do it. And I'll bet you think I'm going to say, now pick a second one tomorrow. No. Pick the same one. The same exact thing that you did today. Do it tomorrow. And do it the next day. And do it the next day. Until you're consistently doing that one. Then you can pick the next one. If the change has not taken place, then you know you have to do something else along with that one change you made. So pick a second one. After 2 weeks. So go 2 weeks every day doing the same thing consistently, because now you've just made a habit and you're going to do it automatically. So not only will you be doing the one thing after 2 weeks, you'll be doing 2 things after 2 weeks. And do the same thing. Do those 2 for 2 weeks. Consecutive days, not 2 weeks, 1 day this month, 1 day next month. No, consecutive days. And then at the end of a month, reevaluate. Am I getting closer to making that change? Am I getting closer to reaching my goal? Yes? Awesome! I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing because it's working. No? Let's add in a third thing from that list. 2 more weeks. And pretty soon, you're gonna find out you accomplished your goal. Because I truly believe anything that we set our minds to. I mean, think about it. You know, you can say it's a far-fetched idea. Okay, what about a kid that said, I want to be the president of the United States and became the president of the United States? If you set your mind to do something, the difference is you'll do the do that gets you there if you really, really want it. How many people go on diets and say, well, this one works and this one doesn't and this one... No, they all work. Seriously, they all work. It's a matter of calories in, calories out, carbs in, carbs out. Whichever diet you choose, they all work. The difference is how bad you want it and whether you do the do that it requires to allow them to work. So there you go for Monday morning. You got some homework to do, people. All right, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful, loving, sharing, caring, fabulous day. It is absolutely gorgeous here. I think we're in the middle of our first heat wave of the year, and it's the middle of August. I love it. All right.